So I'm gonna toss a little jig behind you, John. If none of this all works out, if you want, we can go try your. Mama suggested we go try your other lake. Mama said if it doesn't work out, maybe we'll go try your other lake. I'm about to catch a pig on a jig, so give me a second. Oh, there we go. Got one right there. Got one right there, guys. Just started this, you know. Not a pig, but it's on a jig. I gotta run all the way over here and show you. Doo-doo-doo. Doo-doo-doo. Doo-doo. Not a pig, but it's on a jig. And that's what we did. TRD. Z-Man TRD out here. Nice fish. Going in for the release. He is cold. That fish did feel cold. That was a nice little small guy. You know what's funny is right off a rock. I got snagged on a rock. And as I'm trying to get it off that rock, that's when he hit. Of course. Yesterday we missed two over here on live bait. Well, they move when you move. That's a good snag. I thought for sure I would pop one off of this one. I got one off the last hump, and that's with you jumping around on the dock. So I thought for sure. Got that snag again, whatever that is. I think that's the beginning of these rectangular step kind of things for the dock here. The only thing I have on the bottom today right now is bread. So, what about there to your left, John? No shiners? Yeah, there are a lot of bugs. Just casting in between these docks from the launch. I got one bread rod set up to the right. What? Yeah, my little man keeps asking me to go back constantly, so not going to be a long feed. We're going to head back shortly, John. Ooh, that one got my hook. Both the water and the fish are cold. No, I did not. If we catch a shiner, that's something we're going to be throwing out and waiting a little bit longer to catch fish. So maybe you don't want us to catch a shiner. Long cast along the dock. I would suspect another fish off of this one. There was one there, man. I guarantee. You can't make a guarantee. No guarantees. No guarantees. I keep getting locked up here. That's a good one. That is a good snag right there. Dang. That was a heck of a snag right there, John. Shiner is what we need to succeed. There's one. Oh. I gotta be careful. We're gonna jerk these guys' face off. A lot of small fish. But hey, it's the second one, guys. Second one out here. Ice cold, baby. Ice cold. See that? Catching mini bass on a, well, I think it's a 3.5 inch straight tail. It's not a TRD, it's just a straight tail. Another small one here. Another small one, and that seems to be the ticket today. Nice small bass. So we're gonna go in for the release. We got him on the live, and we got him on the real video here. So double time fish in for the release. So we got Brett out there, and we're catching small bass, but still they're fun. They fun. So I'm gonna continuously toss this little jig along the bottom. See if we can catch anything else. There's a lot of rocks. Nice, clean, but rocky bottom. Can you put those two in the same? I think so. Missed one. Saw the tail swirl. I just saw the tail swirl on top of the water. He grabbed just the back of it. Hopefully I can get him to go. Those are rocks right there. Yeah, I don't know. I thought bass would be, or northern pike would be popping yesterday when we rolled up. It was so windy, and there was tons of fish, but it was just so windy. Well, it was so windy that I thought there was gonna be tons of fish, but it wasn't. We started out for northern pike and started casting for shiners, things like that. Could not get them to go, so we ended up just tossing out these shiners. We caught what did we get yesterday? Just bass. That is. We hooked two and missed. We hooked three and we missed two, so we only got one bass. But it was all right. Today, we just started this. How long have I been streaming? Been streaming for 11 minutes. We've already got two bass. Small, but we're using the thing that I said I wanted to use yesterday. Not use. But that's what we're doing. It's been pretty dead overall. Wind occasionally picks up with a few more gusts. Yeah, I just missed one too. So 11 minutes, we two little bass, and I just missed another one. All I felt was a little bit of weight, and then I saw the tail swirl when he, I guess, let it go, but I didn't have him near the hook at all. So it's a potential fish I can catch again. Didn't even get the hook into him. But beautiful sunny day. We're out here on the main launch again, or at least really close to it. That's the main launch right there. We're in one of the slips. They just put up a new sign, warn boaters about the hunting and the duck blinds and all that stuff. Mm. Mm. Why? My hook was bent there. Interesting. But I swear I just got a bite.
Wait, don't people eat goose on Christmas, not duck?
Well, I mean, people have their preferences. There's no specific meal for Christmas. Everybody just eats what they want, or what they feel like their family's kind of traditionally done. I feel like one swam with it, picked it up, swam with it. Yeah, that would have been, if I would have caught that last one, that would have been 3 bass, 12 minutes. So that would have been awesome. Not that there's any big things happening here. Yeah.
After the next two.
Next 2 fish. All right. That's a deal. He says next 2 fish, we can leave. Hopefully it's not a great day, John. Hopefully it's not a great day. And I'm fishing where I'm fishing because there's so many weeds throughout this little marina. I'm fishing where I'm fishing because I know there's no weeds. And it's hard to say. that actually wasn't an easy one. It's beautiful, sunny. I mean, there's nothing wrong with today. I'm actually overdressed for what's happening today. I'm actually overdressed. Ooh, that was a little nibber. Just, ooh. Come on, man. This guy's got to be like I don't know, but he's smaller. And I've caught 2 bass, but they've been small. So this guy's got to be smaller. And I don't know. I could feel him. You know that braid, it's got no stretch. You can feel almost anything. That's why a lot of people like using it for deep water, because you literally feel everything. Have not thrown any spinnerbaits or anything like that today. Right in the snag. The first fish today actually came. I was on a snag, and I'm not sure I got it on the main live camera, but this camera here, I popped it right out of the snag, and then a bass came and just annihilated. I mean, even right now, I kind of feel weird sitting down fishing. But it's hard because I don't have any attachments or anything with me, so I can't run around. I typically do and do my thing when I'm just doing a regular video. I have to do a little bit more. I mean, just in between these docks here, but I like the angle long ways along the dock. Right now, I'm kind of like, I'm the point, and that's the base of the triangle, but I'm just kind of hitting spots along that dock. I'd rather make a long cast along the dock. I'm just gonna bring it up. I do have one rod on the bottom thread. Seeing what that does, if anything. But if I do go along with this, it's gonna be one of my smallest fish videos of the year. Even the bluegill, what, a video or two ago, I released the bluegill weren't Wolfer bigger than the bass I caught today. But I still might release it. And I don't mind, dude. You can get me on a school of like 20 of these dudes. I'd be so happy. They're fun. You still feel them. You know, they still. Oh, I just missed one, guys. Literally. Oh man. So I was hooked. I had two right away. No, I missed two. What's going on with that? So there's a hump that the boats came in. So I mean, oh, that was a snag that I left out. I'm not sure what that was, but we are on a public boat launch, and a lot of the boats that I guess don't know what they're doing. Because you see guys that know what they're doing. I don't own a boat. I don't know anything about it, but you'll see guys that know what they're doing, and they kind of like lash their boat. Then you got these other guys that are like, I don't know, they pull their trailers down and they just wrap their engine. Now when they do that, it kind of creates a little pocket right here in this little area. No weeds will grow here, but just a lot of nice thick gravel, a lot of rocks. If you run your sinker down the dock, or you can put your pole down and walk down it, you'll see it's crazy. It's like an average of like three little tiny nibble here. That one might go again. That was a little tiny nibble. That was like three little nibbles on the tail. But you'll see the difference in the bottom contour. It'll, you know. Man, maybe I should toss out my little minnow jig, especially if these bass are this small. Maybe because what we learned a few days ago is we were fishing for golden shiners over there with just a bare hook, and we were literally just a bare hook, nothing on it, no scent, nothing. And the shimmer, just for some reason they were coming up to it and biting it. They were chasing it today, but not eating it. But we were doing that over there, and we ended up catching a little tiny crappie, all about the same size, and little bass that seemed like they were actually almost protecting themselves by schooling with all the bait fish. So that's very interesting. And I know that a lot of pike will school with carp, so I guess, you know, fishing, just another more proof that fishing brings us all together. Anybody watching, appreciate if you guys can hit that like button. Goes a long way, and it's all free. It's all free. I've gone all out of my way throughout the years to not sell anything, guys. Not sell myself, not sell you guys out. I've signed sponsored contracts and canceled them. And, you know, we're just trying to keep things as true as we can here. That's all. Fishing is meant to be enjoyed. And that's all we're trying to do here, guys. All we're trying to do. So I appreciate a little like, maybe a subscribe. We're out here all the time doing what we do. any species. Always having fun. The sun is nice and warm. If I look back on yesterday's live and this live, it's like literally night and day. Night and day. All right, I have not caught a bass here where I'm sitting, but I have caught 2 bass within the first 11 minutes. Right now we're at 20 minutes. So that's like, it's like 10 minutes. I haven't caught a fish. What the fuck? I'm gonna do a little walk around, guys. Do a little walk around. See if I can catch a bass. Just bear with me for a second. Second I get one, you'll hear me explode with excitement, and then I'll show them to you. All right. This sun is, I mean, the lack of wind and this sun, so and the temperature's warming. It was 32 this morning. And when we were out yesterday, as it was dropping to 32, it was like 52, and we were getting pelted with wind right in the face the entire time. It was amazing. Felt so alive. I mean, that'll always get you. Walk out in negative 20 degrees. Screw espresso. Come on, let's get one to pop right now. Right now I'm casting along the dock that I was just casting at, but I'm standing where the boats would launch. Earlier I got snagged and popped it out of the snag, lifted it up, and boom, that was my first bass of the day. I see my little man peeking in the camera over there. He's quite bored. He's quite bored right now, guys. I'm sorry. But it's not like you could see me anyway. We're gonna make a cast along here. He's really checking it out, huh? I think he's playing peekaboo over there. I'm like a dock or two on the side. Can't hear or see me. You know? Come on. Oh, that is a good rock right there. Ooh, that's probably one of the best rocks I set the hook into today. Solid. Probably a solid, like, I don't even know. Ooh, it's gotta be like a solid, maybe 20, 30 pounder. Man, I hear a boat. I think I hear a boat coming in, guys. So I have to move where I'm at. Go back to where I was, and hopefully this boater stays on the opposite side. If he comes out on our side, then it's a very deliberate. A lot of times they're very respectful. Ooh, yeah. Very small bass. Yesterday when we were using the golden shiners, we actually hooked, felt, fought, and then got off, all on film. Huh. Maybe next time I just bring you a little mirror. Nice little mirror. Beto, why don't you at least try the bread with the bluegill? If we can get a shiner or a bluegill, we could turn this into a whole new thing. Oh, man. I have a lot of success here on little crankbaits too. I have not thrown that yet, but I'm gonna come over right now and show you the new signs they put up. Literally, like, if we're filming 20 minutes right now, this was done about 25 minutes ago. They put in these new signages. We're at the Fox River, Channel Lake State Park. We're fishing in um, an open area. But yeah, these guys, these signs, this sign was here. This sign was always here. And that's just the muskie and, you know, always hold them horizontal, um, yeah, not vertical. Which you see my pike videos, you might get upset, but they're small pike, guys. Don't judge me, all right? Fight the spread of aquatic invaders. This has been here. But here we have a new sign, guys. Boaters, waterfowl hunting season is open for your safety. Maintain a safe distance from all duck blinds. No fishing or boating in Grass Lake duck blind area. And it's funny that that's posted because we did a video in Wisconsin, though, where we literally had gunshots whizzing over our head. Not because we were unaware of the situation. We knew that hunting was going on. But we went to the office and they're like, yeah, you can totally go out and fish. We did. And yeah, we had bullets whizzing over our head. It was crazy. But we caught fish and it was a cool video. It's going to be a funny one. And then this side, it says, welcome, enjoy. I don't think this side's meant to be read. But welcome, enjoy your visit at the Channel Lake State Park boat launch. Please stay safe out on the water. $8 fee after 9 p.m. So I think they should be charging all the time. They should definitely be charging. It would improve this park drastically on this public launch. It takes a lot to own a boat, guys. And I think all you boaters can afford a $5 launch fee. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. We are out here. First 11 minutes, we caught 2 bass. I don't know if you could see how long we've been streaming so far, but for me, we're a little bit past that. We're at 27 minutes and 56 seconds. And you know how many bass we've caught since we've caught those first 2 in the first 11 minutes? None. We missed 2. We missed a few, actually. And the day is quite different than it was yesterday. Yesterday, we were out here in drastic gust winds, and it was intense. We made a video, too, though. Made a regular video, kind of like we're doing today, even though I don't know how much I can brag. Well, fishing ain't about bragging, but either way. It's about the consistency for me, really, and I don't know. I did catch 2 bass so far, small ones, on my GoPro video, as well as the live. We are going to make a video out of this on top of the live. I started out with a horizontal live, and I'll tell you, it did not go well. Appreciate any likes. If anybody could hit that like screen, I would highly appreciate it. Hit a like for a bass. All right, give me some likes, we get some bass. How about that? Huh? They know. They know. They're aware. They're aware. Yes, sir. I caught 2 fish, but you said if once I catch 2 more, then we can leave. That's what you said. You said once I catch 2 more fish, then we can leave. So thank you for your confidence in my abilities. But so far, there's no boats at this launch. Surprisingly, no boats at this launch. Which typically you'd see boat after boat after boat. But we are here in October, and I am wearing a Bluetooth mic to try to make the sound quite better, do the best I can. But yeah, I'm overdressed today. Yesterday it was fitting to wear my snow pants. Kind of worked out. But today I'm overdressed and it's quite hot because the sun is beating down on me. We originally set up in a different location, but he asked me to come over here. So that's what we did because it's a lot warmer. The sun makes a drastic difference, especially in like winter days too. We do a lot of open water winter fishing throughout the year, every week of every month of every year. That's what geofishing brings to you. Why is that repetitive? Say that every video, guys. That's a great question, Jonah. If you want to fish me out a little black minnow jig and a little tiny jig head, probably quicker than I would catch 2 fish with this. Jonah, I mean, I can't catch a bluegill or a creek chub. That doesn't count. It's not fair. I mean, if you said catch 2 fish and there's $1 million on the line, then yeah, that's different. I'm trying to continue my mini bass series here. Using real lures for mini fish. It's actually quite funny how the bass, they're aggressive, but just so small today, the ones that I caught. Man. Using a, oh, I gotta plug in. Not a TRD. Wait, I gotta, nope, that's not right. But we were using a, not a TRD. So there's these things called straight tails. Many old guys, they've been using them. What sets a TRD apart more than anything, they rounded the whole thing out, but the elastic, that plastic technology. Otherwise, there's straight tails that have been known forever, and this is one of them. Little straight tail here. This is actually probably a generic TRD, but to my point, there are straight tails out there that they're typically rounded in the back. They kind of look like a sluggo, but they go on a jig and they're a little bit smaller. But for decades, they've been used, and they're really, really effective in mimicking bait fish. Huh. The sun is so warm, I was expecting more bass. I'm literally fishing a public launch right now where boaters tend to launch and go out and find fish. I'm fishing where they're launching, and we're catching fish there. That's what we're doing. That's what we've always done. I did say yesterday would be the last, probably the last time we're out here, but today officially marks the. Yeah, there's no way I can get out tomorrow, and it seems like this will be the last time we're out here. 2024, not not fishing, just here at this spot, guys. Let's not get this twisted. All right, we'll be fishing everywhere else and in between. There's no stopping fishing, but this would be the last time we're at this spot in 2024. Um, so I don't know, just kind of forced out every chance we can get. And we made like what? We made 4 videos in a row, back to back to back to back. We've been out here, which I keep saying I'm gonna slow down, but then all of a sudden I keep doing 4 or 5 lives a week. So we'll see where this goes. I'm about to go to a location where I don't really have good reception. We're gonna go camping for about a week or 2, and we'll see. But I'll still be filming. I'll still make my videos on the side. But if I could broadcast, I definitely will. Yeah, it's nice, man. There's some times, man, when I get these broadcasts going, especially like times you can depict things like, I mean, fall's a great time to fish, but there's a lot of vulnerabilities throughout the year. And now that I've started doing lives, it's going to be interesting because I can't edit anything. That's the most intriguing part of this whole thing is whatever happens, happens. And then at the end, it saves on my page, like basically the replay, and we can watch it back. But outside of that, whatever happens literally is what happened. Someone can roll up on me right now, which never happens, guys. We've never had any problems out here fishing alone. Even in Chicago doing our overnighters, never any issues. I mean, any, never any like really serious issues. We'll not get into all the stories on that one. I'm starting to get some bouncing on my rod, which would be cool, man. If I knocked a carp out here, I think that would be awesome. Wait. Yeah. Yeah. 2 small fish or 1 big fish. It's a good rule. I like it. I mean, I didn't go hard for a shiner today, but I'm disappointed because there was a chance or two for him. I didn't throw a spinnerbait today. So yesterday I came out and I wanted to throw what I'm throwing now, which we caught 2 fish in the first 11 minutes. Missed a few afterwards and just kind of slowed down. But yesterday I wanted to throw this and started out today, and I was throwing a bunch of spinnerbaits. Today I'm out here. I want to throw spinnerbaits, but I'm throwing the thing I wanted to throw yesterday that I didn't throw. See, so as you can tell, I have it all together, and we're doing very fine. Very fine. Yeah. Beautiful fall October day. United States of America. Beautiful USA. We're in Illinois, Fox Lake, Channel Lake State Park, and we're just trying to catch whatever wants to bite the end of my rod. We're trying to be we're just trying to feed into all those opportunistic feeders and trying to mimic prey. But it seems like there was only 2 bass sitting over here. No, I did miss 2 more shortly after, but since we have not gotten anything. The only thing I feel obligated to toss out, what is that? Those birds over there are going crazy. But the only thing I feel obligated to toss out outside of what I'm tossing, right? Here we go. Yeah.
That's the big one.
Yeah. Yeah. See, it's that reverse psychology, you know. It's like I'm gonna switch it up. I'm gonna switch it up, little bass. All right. I'm gonna switch it up. All right. And then he's like, "No, you ain't, motherfucker. No, you ain't." There we go, guys. There's our 3rd bass in 37 minutes. We got 2 in 11 minutes. Now we got this little guy, little tiny guy, little tiny guy, but he's cute. Give him a kiss. Mwah. All right. So nice little fish, very strong, ice cold, guys, ice cold. It's I think 54 degrees today, and he feels cold, so that just goes to show you. But that's what he got caught on. Little black and blue straight tail. I mean, it doesn't have to look like much. I can throw a sock on, anybody can throw a sock on top of the water and make it shimmer, and a bass will eventually come up and try to strike it. These are very opportunistic predator fish. That's our 3rd one today. Not knowing what's going to happen, but that's what happened. That's what we're going with. Here, let me get a long shot at this guy. No, that doesn't count, Joan. He's not that big. He's not that big. Jonah made a bet with me that 2 fish and I'm done. In the first 11 minutes we caught 2, and he said after that 2 more we're done. And this is our 2nd one. Been out here 37 minutes now, but we're gonna see what we can do. Still going on. We're tossing that straight tail on the bottom, just aggressively hitting the bottom, working the bottom, going in for the release. Awesome fish. Let's keep going. So as you see, I'm talking to my camera while I'm looking at this camera, and there's a bunch of cameras. So I'm doing a live while I'm filming an actual video. I mean, quite simply put, I get more moolah from my actual videos, even though they don't get as many views than most anything else. So we keep them running, we keep them going, and I don't know if something's messing with my bread rod or what, but yeah, it seems like when I really want to dig it into the rocks. So our first fish came, I was literally snagged on the rock, literally snagged, dude. I popped it out. You know how you do. You pull your line at the tip, and then you kind of pop it out. You kind of ricochet it out, slingshot it out. That's what we did, you know. So caught the first one that way. So then we started really like just kind of rubbing our jig right in between those rocks. He didn't snag more, which means potential of more fish apparently today. Here comes a boat right now. Let's see if he comes this way, because hopefully he goes in the first launch there, so we don't have to mess up anything. But we could very easily be in his way, because we're not supposed to be on where we're not supposed to be where we're at. Rolling, man. So it might take us a little bit more time to get that second one now. We'll see. Looks like they're gonna go to this first one. One thing I can so far say, guys, is as many lives that we've done, we have not gotten skunked on a live yet. So how about that? That's something. That's some bragging rights there. Hit that like button, guys. Hit that like button. Appreciate all the support. Any support. Negative, positive feedback. I take it all. What are you doing, Joe? 43, yeah. Yeah, we've been here about 40 minutes. 3 bass. Had a potential to get 2 more, but didn't actually hook up with them. Ooh. Let's keep this going, because that felt like... Look at that. Centimeters from that dock right there. It's almost like I have a knot in my line. There's so many rocks, but man, I thought I was gonna hit the dock that time. Making some really good casts right now. I mean, I'm not gonna get into it, but we weren't even supposed to come out today, and when we did, um, I didn't even want to do a live. Then we started doing this live, and we've been pretty successful in this spot. We caught 3 bass. Opportunities that others. Nice wind shielded area, very sunny. We got turtles, literally turtles sunning themselves on the log over there. October 15th or 16th today, October 16th. And we have turtles sunning themselves right there. So that just goes to show you how warm the shallows still are, especially with the sun. I can't say I've ever seen turtles in October. I mean, I've seen turtles in February in the Chicago River. That's different. That's it's a warm water area. So when it gets real sunny, like they'll just all pop out. I keep looking up here at my bread rod. I got 1 bread rod in. We tried to catch a shiner or 2, but it didn't work out. So, and I haven't even checked it either. I haven't even checked that. 45 minutes. Yesterday we threw shiners out in the corner, like I'm talking 3 feet off the dock area here, or the shoreline, and we hooked and missed 2 very nice bass. I just missed them right there. Oh shit, there's another boat coming in, so we gotta move our stuff now, guys. Yeah, we're in a area closed thing, so they're not gonna dock on our dock, so we could stay here. But I gotta bring my rods in. So we'll just kind of hang out here for a little bit, fellas, while the boats come in. Show you the surroundings here a little bit. We got a boat there. We got another boat coming in. I'm not sure you can see, but there's trees right there. No, tree. Boom. So I gotta go right. I gotta go right to go that way on the screen. But right there on that tree, there's 2 turtles just sunning themselves. Not that tree. That tree. Over here. That's so weird. I gotta point my finger so far this way. Probably because my camera's on like the right or left side of my phone. But that tree right there, there's turtles sunning themselves. And we got boats coming in here at the launch. So we'll see what we can maintain here. Yeah, I don't even know how many days we are. That's what we do though, man. That's what we do. Now we do it live, apparently. Catch steelhead or salmon. Hey, Kareem, I got you, brother. I got you. Just give me a week or two, man. When I'm not going to say all you, but a lot of you guys, when you're sitting at home in the wintertime and it's freezing, that's when you guys are going to be watching me live, catching steelhead and salmon in those creeks. Trust me. Trust me. Any luck out there? What are you guys going for? Oh, nice, nice. Yeah, nice. Awesome. I don't know. No, I'm just kidding. Well, a lot of bass lately. Yeah, it was like I don't know, maybe a week ago. A week ago I missed bass on a frog in the corner with the high sun. But then I don't know, that cool water started coming in, so we got pike, walleye, perch. But the last today and yesterday, just bass, just right here, just in between here. There's like I don't know, 3-4 feet straight, and then all of a sudden, because of like the motors, there's like a 6 foot. You know what I mean? Put a little. Yesterday we were putting shiners down, dude. Bass. We missed 2 really good ones. I don't know. I caught them on the jig, but on the live bait, I don't know. We reeled them in. They got to the surface, gone. Yeah, I got it. Like no, on that side. That's the deep hole right there. Like in between that orange thing and that first like little indent right there. That's yeah. Yeah. There's a nice little hump here though. So much so, dude. If a big pontoon came in, I think he'd rub the bottom. Yeah, it's up there. It's crazy. How shallow can you, or what's the details you can see it? How shallow can you see it? Oh, really? You're getting that much right there? That's awesome. That's pretty good. That's all you need in the Fox River, man. All you need is this much in the Fox, right? 6 inches. This river taught me that there's no such thing as too shallow. I swear. No, that this river. It taught me as there's no such thing as too shallow. I'll see freaking the humps. Deeper water, yeah. What? Oh yeah, no, I know. That's what I'm saying. Yeah, yeah. There's no such. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. You got on the main lakes or you on the river? Okay, yeah. You ever troll for them? Okay, yeah, yeah. Yeah, I did. I one day I just took my kayak. I was paddling my kayak, took my rod and was like, "What the hell?" And I just went right out here and there was just walleye, white bass. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Mhm. I agree. That sure is a pretty boat. No, John, I still have to catch one more fish, buddy. That was them the rules. You stated them. Got some professionals right there.
Not the fat type.
That's funny, John.
No.
No, I know, but it's so funny. Let's see if we can rip one up real quick. I know. The sun is way too much, man. I don't think I did an outro or an intro. Hmm. There's so many shiners jumping right now. That looks like the top of a bungee or something. I don't even get it, man. As good as a hook set that was, I should have set that hook into that rock perfectly. But even I missed the rock, man. What's up with that? Literally almost every bass we caught today, we caught on the little. There's a little hump from the boaters that like created a disturbance with the propellers trying to get the boat up, and then made like a little hump, and we're catching them right off of that, just kind of making our jig go along it. I'm getting bit by something, but it seems like a panfish. It seems more like, I mean, we're going after bass, I guess, today, but oh, that gives me a reason to go over there. I gotta take a walk, guys. I finally snagged the other dock out there. I was getting centimeters in the front, centimeters every cast, and I wasn't even really trying it. And I was feeling so good about myself. But yeah, it's back to reality for me. So now I'm taking the walk of shame. Oh, it just fell off. So what's funny is I typically will cast along this dock here and have success. And because it fell off, I can do that without even walking on that dock and potentially scaring anything that was sitting there away. Though there was literally a motorboat just sitting here, so bear with us. I got to get over and do an intro before I lose this sun. As calm as it is, and as many bait fish that are jumping around me, I myself am surprised that I have yet to throw a little minnow jig. Just give me a minute, Joan. Okay. Yeah, dude. I mean, if you have to use the bathroom, what am I gonna say? No. I'm gonna leave all my stuff over here because it's on the dock. Um, I don't know. Oh my God, what's going on? Everything's a disaster, right? We're gonna leave everything at the dock. So we're at the Fox Chain Lakes today. Right now I'm walking with my face in the camera. Yeah, I know it's 5 p.m. But we left later than we anticipated, okay? Don't judge me. Jonah said one more fish. Give me that. Give me that. One more fish. Why not catching? Why not fishing? Why aren't you all fishing? Worry about my catching. I know, buddy. That's where I'm walking here. We're at the Channel Lakes State Park, Fox River. Fox Lake, Illinois. And we're taking this little man to the El Banos. Go on, Joan. I'm on live, so I can't like go all crazy with this. But can I even go in here on live? All right, guys. This is the establishment. It's the establishment here. That's what we're doing. Look at that. It's you looking at me, looking at you. Isn't that kind of cool? I don't know. Little man's got to use the bathroom, so obviously I got to respect that. I'm gonna be right outside, Joan. We're at Gills over here. Gills concession stand. And we're set up on the main boat launch. Over there. Wisconsin here, huh? What part of Wisconsin, Dan? Dan. I don't even know if your name's Dan. The Drill and Drill, where are we located? Were you literally here yesterday when I was filming? My son said you were here. Oh, you're way up there, dude. Maybe we'll meet up when I go to Racine. Go up into Racine or maybe Madison or Madison, Kenosha, Milwaukee. The Root River, Pike River, those are two things I'm headed for, guys. Call me name. How do I call your name? Kaiwa, Kaiwa. Brazil, nice. Why not casting? I'm not doing anything. Oh, I thought you said catching. That's a good point. If earlier when you were tuning in, I wasn't catching because, or I wasn't casting because I wasn't, there was boats coming in. And I was being respectful amongst the boaters. Channel Lake State Park bathroom, so clean, huh? Feels weird. I'm doing a freaking live feed in here. I should have just ended it, I guess. But it's live, right? These are the things that we can't edit out. Behind the scenes, guys. Behind the scenes. Caught a few bass already today. So we were successful in that aspect of things. And not able to catch any shiners. Usually we use a bare hook with nothing on it and catch some shiners. I didn't think so. All right, so no types of fireworks or other explosive devices, including but not limited to model rockets or aerial displays without a written permit issued by the department. The decision to grant or deny a permit will be based upon public safety, legal considerations, the impact on public use, enjoyment of the parks, and the potential impact on natural resources, such as fire or the disturbance of nesting or feeding patterns. And that could be both human or animal. When in Rome, we caught two bass when we first got here. Within the first 11 minutes, actually, we caught two bass. I should have ended the live feed then. It looks so cool. But since we've kind of been hunting and seeking other fish, we caught one after the fact. After I caught the two, my son gave me a goal of once I catch two more, I got to get out the door, which means I got to go back home. So we caught one, but now he had to use the bathroom, so we were sitting in the bathroom waiting to see what happens. And I'm doing a live while that's happening for whatever reason. But I do feel that we will succeed in catching one more fish before we have to leave, and then we'll be done. We will be done. Where's everybody from? We were out here in Illinois, and it's October 16th. I'm pretty sure it's the same calendar date where you're located as well. Maybe not the same time range. There are squirrels everywhere. I wish I could zoom in. I have you on my front camera. But yeah, right there. Gills concession stand, guys. Support Gills. Support Gills. That's where we're at. Last day out here, 2024, at this very location. From here on, we're gonna move on to bigger and better things. Start getting our winter videos in. As soon as it's done. You all right? Oh, hey, sorry. Yeah, I thought I had all aspects covered, but apparently not. Someone was able to go in there. I guess right now we're just having a heart-to-heart, guys. Dude, it's so quiet out here. There's so many squirrels running around, gathering their little nuts. Acorns, walnuts. Nobody out here today. Surprisingly beautiful day. So many questions, very little answers. Foot flat bottom. Waukegan Harbor, can you chill out, please? Everything's all right. Chill out. Waukegan Harbor was using the crankbait. A lot of times the deep diving walleye baits are very, very good for Great Lakes salmon. We're doing good, little man. Yeah, this is just part of what's going to happen today in this live feed. So I said either with or without, right? So nothing. I'm even filming on my GoPro. Oh. Ay. Talk about wasting my battery footage. All right, get your hands washed and let's get out of here. And this is how you wash your hands, wash your hands, wash your hands. This is how you wash your hands, and now my hands are clean. Right, John? All right, now you got to use the and then we're one and done. One more fish and we out. Okay? You said two more. I caught one, and you had to run away. You ready? Good in the hood? Let's do this. All right, guys, we back at it. We are headed back to the dock. Now that it's settled down a little bit, maybe we all might have a chance at something. An absolutely beautiful, beautiful evening. There is still one boat trailer in the parking lot, so there's a chance that we can get a boat come back. If you get the chance, guys, hit that like button. A lot of people have come in, man, but not many people like it. I'm sorry if it's not that great, but geez. A little bit of likes go a really long way. Look at them. They just keep diving under, chasing those golden shiners over there, right at the dock, right at the tip of that dock too. That's one of the few docks I've not fished at the edge too, over there. We have a bunch of bait fish running from the shallows here. We do have to walk up on this dock here and watch. Yep, look at that. Look at that.
Oh my goodness.
Told you, I knew it. No, that's all bluegill. It's all bluegill. They're sitting in the last of the warm here before the cold water gets all pushed in. The fall turnover, in effect. All right. I should put the bread back out there, but one fish, and then we dip. That's what he said. Can you get me the? Well, I'll change my battery in a little bit. This is gonna die. I should do it right now. Otherwise, I'm not gonna get this fish that I'm gonna catch right now on film. in this very spot where I'm actually fishing. Look at that. What did I say? What is that? Oh. For a second, I thought that was a fish, guys. Yeah, it had me. It's been a while. It's been a while. And them good weeds right there, boy. Woo, that's that good weed right there. Mm. All right. I gotta go change my GoPro video camera battery over here. Yeah, guys, weed, we're not intending to even come fishing today. And we ended up actually getting a live in successfully. Though I could have ended this a long time ago. But we are going to try to go for our next and last fish. This little man told me I can catch one more. I'm using that covered in weeds. No, I'm just kidding. Got to take the weeds off, but I'm using a black and blue straight tail in a sense. It's I mean, I would call it a generic version. To best understand it, a generic version of a TRD. Even though a TRD is a generic version of a straight tail, we won't get into all that. But you know what I'm using. So we're using that here, and we're going to try to catch a fourth small largemouth. Once we do, it's apparently time's up. We thought yesterday was going to be our last time out here, but we did find a little bit of time to get out here today, which I'm most grateful for. Because literally, and again, let me very clearly state, I don't mean last of the season. Just we're going to be fishing more locations. It's just going to be our last time at this location for the season. So, in that matter, I feel grateful that I'm able to come out again.
Yeah.
Yes.
Do you want to try this?
We can. That would go on the little tiny 4-pound test rod.
I saw how it would.
We're looking for one more fishy out here. Then we're going to be out of here. We're going to take off. Maybe I'll get it sitting down. Yeah, this little straight tail kind of style bait, you know, the TRDs, with like a 1/8 ounce jig head. You can go a little heavier, but I prefer the 1/8 ounce. Just very, very good thing to throw at a lot of these Illinois and Midwest rivers, creeks, lakes, ponds. I mean, you have to be out of the weeds. You have to be on a nice clean bottom to be able to do it. But if you can find those locations and throw it, I can almost assure you that you'll find success with almost any green sunfish, like crappie, brock bass, bass, all that. Like it goes on and on. Many fish will bite it. Now we caught 3 largemouth bass, but they seem to be getting bigger and bigger. the more we were catching them. The last one we caught was the biggest one. The one before that, bigger than the last. Then another boat came in. I can see some disturbances shallow, so I can, yeah. What? Well, it's hard to say because we walked off for a bit there, did some other stuff. But we've been at least fishing for 45, 50 minutes, at least. Yeah. Oh, you know what I didn't do? That intro that I said I was gonna do. So that's great. Can you hand me that little camera over there? The one on the stand, the stick. It should be in that bag with the card. The I don't know. I was so focused on trying to get that intro on too, so we can make the actual video, and I didn't. But you guys try to edit a video without like, yeah, it just crazy because this kind of starts out of nowhere. I could have potentially did an intro today. I'm not sure. What is up, YouTube? Today we are here, public boat launch, Fox River, Fox Lake, Illinois, and we are trying to do what we do. We are fishing for bass today. I'm using what I wanted to use yesterday that I didn't throw, but you saw how windy and crazy that was. We were still successful, but today we're using this straight tail, and we're going to try to catch largemouth bass in between these docks because predominantly that's what showed themselves yesterday. So stay tuned, and hopefully this will be an epic episode. Let's go. Well, we got a lot of small ones today, buddy. Those are really small bass. You think we should have bread out while I'm doing this? Why don't you get some bread and I'll put this rod back out? Remember that boat came in? Ah, no, I miss weeds. There's so many weeds that are just freely flowing, and occasionally you'll get them, and you almost feel like, especially since I'm catching small ones, that you caught one. So that's all that was. I mean, I should be tossing a minnow jig. I have that little crappie tensile jig. You see the little silver one? That was a good jump. There's a lot of I don't have anything to do that though. I don't have anything weedless enough to get over there, or even topwater. But yeah, really shallow. Occasionally we'll get some crazy splashes and stuff. Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah, we have those videos. Some of them already released, but we have still a lot of nighttime videos here that are um, not released publicly, but still on my YouTube channel. I don't know, man. I rarely ever have just one line in the water, and that's all I'm doing right now. It's just one line. This little jig. Trying to send it out. Hmm. Yeah, I want to hook a fish too. Yeah, today I mean, at least right now, we're literally just tossing one rod for bass. I don't have any other rods in. Typically, I have multiple things going to increase my chances. He told me one more fish and we're done, so that's probably why I'm doing that, right? Extend my chances out here. Look, that squirrel's going on the dock. Oh, he's drinking water. That's awesome. There are so many squirrels running around today. Beautiful evening, man. I can't even stress. Very beautiful evening today. Would be a great night fishing day. Great night fishing day. What are you doing over there?
I'm making faces.
Dude, there's shiners jumping everywhere. All right, there's a little hump in front of me here I haven't cast to in a while. We're gonna try to start working that again. Yeah.
Down.
I don't know what you mean. Hit that like button, guys. Hit that like button. Hit that like button. We're trying to catch a fish. Trying to catch our last largemouth today. Um, Caught 3 and we missed some. I feel like we should be able to knock out one more. Little man gave me one fish, one more fish, and then it's time to go type of deal. So that's what we're trying to fulfill. Just need another fish. Or else we're gonna be here forever. Right, John? Look at that. Going crazy over there. I wonder what's chasing them. It's gotta be a small bass, but oh yeah, look at that. Let me try to get closer to the bank. I think one's hiding underneath the dock there, but it's really low. Something just exploded. Even over there. How's it going over there, Joan? Look, now whatever was feasting over there, it looks like it came over this way because you see all the fish just running that way now. But right now, Joan, because it's so quiet, dude, you could literally probably catch those bluegill. If we would have had those out on a rod earlier, who knows what we'd have caught today? Who knows? It's been way too quiet for me not to have caught something by now. Something literally just chased something on the surface right in front of me. I had my camera facing towards that way and everything. Look at that. There's tons of things feeding right now. I should be tossing my little crappie jig. How many times do I got to keep telling myself before I do it? Oh, of course. Of course I get the only weeds over there. All right, jump. I can't. I need to move around. You spread my wings. You spread my wings. Tons of bluegill over here. Yep. You can see them in the shallows. Something exploding on them. Don't know what. I would imagine bass. How's my hook? All right. So we're gonna toss along this dock. I have a good feeling that I would get one on doing that, but we'll see. Right now we are one hand in that bait caster. Come on. Walk over the next dock, do the same. I'm so close to another bass, I could smell him. I could smell him. We got our chest cam on over here as we're jigging our little imitation TRD, little straight tail lure along the docks. We did have boats come in and out, but at this point we've actually had a very quiet, it's been very quiet. No boats in, no boats out. Yeah, it seems like a lot of big ones over there, man. My biggest, there we go. Oh yeah. There we go. John, one more. Why not? Why not? Can I just make a few more casts, please?
Fine.
See, normally if I wasn't on live, I could be like, here, just watch a few videos and I can keep doing this, you know what I'm saying? I can keep catching fish, man. But I'm not, so. Every time I walk away from you guys, that's what the deal is today. I have a real video of this. But every time I walk away from you guys, this is what happens. Isn't that interesting? Isn't that interesting? Look at that. Little largemouth bass here. Fourth one today. All at this little dock area. We're gonna go in for the release. Yeah. Let's do it. All on live, baby. All on live. Making a video while we're filming a video. Let's go. Nice. Ah. We're not going yet, just yet, Joan. I'm gonna bring this down here. I think we have something else up our sleeve here. I mean, outside this boat comes in, this last boat, we're done, for sure. But outside of that, I'm pretty confident I can get you a bass right here. We're gonna set up right there. We've already got you 4 on film, so don't doubt me. What'd you say? I know we made a deal. I'm just gonna make a few casts right there. That's all, and then we're leaving, okay? There's one more cast, man. No, not one. Not literally. I'm just saying. I'm just saying that, but I don't mean I want more than that. I want one more bass. And I didn't even, I don't know. I pick and choose your bass. We didn't come out here for bass, but that's what is biting. Actually, probably, I don't know, the last 4 days, I would say that the video that we made, or at least I made, I think I was out here myself that day, catching the creek chubs on the hook, just a single hook with no bait. That was probably my favorite out of these 4 videos that we made this week. Right now, I'm picking up my bag so I can come up with stuff. So I'm in a position to leave quickly in case this next boat rolls in. And ideally, I can get over there. Knock out a bass before any of that happens. But we've been very successful. I'd say we had no skunks on live yet, which is awesome. Today I wasn't even feeling like doing a live. I even came out here and just didn't even set it up for a while, and then finally figured whatever. I'm out here, may as well. So we set up a live. We did catch, which thankfully we did, and yeah, we caught 4. We had chances for more. We did. I cannot say that we did not, but they seem a little bit, I don't know, either more lethargic or smaller, and we weren't able to hook up. Right now, I'm rigging up all my 1,000,000 rods, bringing them down there towards that area that you guys are looking at, so I can. Oh boy, that was nice. So I can. What in the world even just happened? Little man's rolling down the boat launch embankment there. Maybe in the wintertime we could sled down right into the river. One of my favorite Chicago River winter videos I made was actually me literally sledding on my kayak down the riverbank. And then we put it in the river and went on to have one of the most epic days crappie fishing. I got all my stuff, guys. All right, so we're going to put all this over here. But I'm only going to cast my bass rod right here, right now. See what we can do along this dock. If I got all nitty gritty and got in the crevices, I don't see why we wouldn't catch one. All up in the dirt, in between those rocks, right in between them. Mark my words. Fish on. No, let's go. Let's get one more. Is that Jim? I think that's Jim. No, that's not Jim. Thought it was somebody I knew. No, that's not. Oh, dude, I almost broke my wrist on that. Oh, ow. I almost broke my wrist on that hook set. That was a firm rock right there, man. Woo. That was a firm rock right there. We caught bass today, guys. You know, that's the idea, right? You come out there to catch bass or whatever. We did catch bass. That's what today's video is going to be. This is the behind the scenes of that video. How I intertwine these eventually when I figure it all out, we shall see. But we're out here making a video, filming a live on the side. We caught 4 bass, right? 4? We're going for number 5. Missed 1 or 2, but it wasn't that I had the hook in them and missed them. Where? No, I don't. I don't know where you're looking. Oh, I see what you see now. No, that's a hawk, dude. Yeah, that's a hawk. That's a beautiful hawk, man. He's sitting right on the edge of the tree too, like right in the where the sunlight's kind of. There's less of the sunlight's in the trees. That's awesome. That is a big bird. You know how much the chickens poop? I couldn't even imagine a big hawk like that. That was just yeah, I just missed one. Yeah, I just missed one. I know for sure, guys. Huh. I think she was earlier, yeah, because all of a sudden I started getting yelled at when you were in the bathroom. So I would assume so. Quite the coincidence, if not, you know. See, in my actual video, you guys would never know that we went over there to the bathrooms, like it was concession stand, right? But on the live, yeah, you got to witness it all. I mean, nothing graphic, nothing crazy, guys. We're getting used to this whole live stream thing. We have been doing it, I would say successfully. It's been nice. Today, we're not getting nearly as many likes as we typically do, but it's because you don't like us, and I get it. It's no big deal. No big deal. We're out here. We love to fish, and we're going to continue to fish. Okay, whether you like it or not, but we do support and love the links. Caught 4 bass so far. Small bass. Some people might consider them minnows. Our hook has been bending on these snags, but I just keep bending it back. And I'm not really worried about that. Give me a 4-pounder, 5-pounder right now, and I'll lose it. We'll see. I'll be worrying quite a bit. Jonah, we are taking off very soon, Bubba. Okay. Thank you for being very patient with me. I don't know why, but I keep feeling like I hear cat meowing. Do you hear that? You hear it, right? That sounds like that cat. There's this white and grayish kind of spot cat that's been living here. We've been coming um, all year camping and stuff, and we've seen it. It seems to be living and thriving out here, but we'll see how things go. That is a good snag right there, boy. Where did I catch that last bass at? Over there, right? Oh no, I think I caught it on the dock over there. There we go. Oh, did you guys see that get off? Because I'm not happy. That's one that I actually hooked and missed today. Damn it. My SD card's full, Joan. So that wouldn't have been on film anyway. Unless I switch my thingy thing. Dude. I've been meticulously casting in between these docks. And when I say that, I mean very precise locations where I'm catching these fish. And that last cast, I'm a little disappointed on that because how? That last cast, I was pretty disappointed because like he took it, and I said it. It was it was probably one of the smaller ones of the day, but still, nonetheless, he had it in his mouth, and I had my hook bending this way. You know what I mean? So he should have been up there. Oh, man. It's all gravy. Damn it, that would have been perfect to send this. My SD card is actually, I've never ever done that. So I've been running this camera obviously for way too long today. Oh, well, somehow there goes my lure too. It's floating here. John, we missed another bass. And what's crazy is all these bass that I'm catching today and yesterday are within, must have just ripped right out, are within, what, 3 feet from the literally boat launch area. Like I could, boom, right there. So not far at all from the actual, just, I mean, on the launch. We're catching them on the launch. We're still catching them in between the little rectangle crevices there. So it's pretty crazy. I don't know how this ripped off because there's no tear through it. But somehow that just ripped perfectly off there. You know, you thought that was a cat. We're not gonna fish. We are gonna fish. We're not gonna fish. We are gonna fish. Day-to-day struggle, man. Because we always end up fishing. And we had an ending on this. We had one. Caught one. We ended the video already. Then we kept going and we missed one. So now I'm obligated to catch another one. My SD card again's not even running. Hmm. You know what you should bring those for? Mm-hmm. Where'd you get those out of? Where'd those come from? Are there more of those? Because we should get some. If so, I would try to collect some. Look at that. Look at that. Oh, what a hook set, right? No, that's freaking straight rock, dude. But then you can, you can pull your line and slingshot it, pop it back out, and it'll come out. Oh, dude, we just missed a small bass right there. These bass are really schooling up so much. I mean, dude, I'm gonna be gone. This is my last time. But anybody watching this that can come and fish this shit, I'm telling you guys, you give the next few weeks a go. You fish this the first few weeks in November, especially. Dude, you're gonna be getting some hot action, some crappie, some perch. I ain't gonna be here, so you do what you do, but it's gonna be pretty hot, man. I'm kind of headed out on a high note as far as what's happening here. It's getting really, there's things getting loaded with fish. We got the diving birds in here, like it's loaded with fish in here, guys. It is, trust me. But we're gonna continue to try to keep these lives going with no skunks. So far, no skunks on these lives. Now that I say that, probably gonna be a burden next time I head out. But I think with our adaptive mindset, to be adaptive, you must adapt. I think we'll come together and figure this out throughout the time that we do it. All season, all year angler. So we've learned a lot. And what's crazy is fish, they don't typically go that deep, especially in the wintertime, especially on the Fox River. So anybody on the Fox, man, I would highly suggest you guys do not waste any time and you get out here and you start casting because these fish are on a frenzy. Felt good today to come out and catch these small bass. It's always nice to come out and catch fish, but it did feel good today to come out and catch these small bass. There's that snag again. Oh, I don't know what that is, but boy, is it thick. And when I get that snag out, I gotta rip it, like literally and legitimately rip it out of it. There's another one. Ooh, I gotta be careful with this reel because it's been randomly jumping on me. Um, we are fishing a very rocky bottom throw line, so I'm using more thin jig head, one that kind of would bend, and I can bend it out because a lot of these Fox River fish, if I get them on a frog, they're big largemouth, man, big largemouth. But on the jigs and on the bottom, it seems to be like, I mean, if you're in a tournament, like you can get 12 to 14ers all day. I think tournaments 12, right? I don't know, but you can get those type of fish all day on a jig. But the frogging fish on this river is what I've noticed, that those seem to be a different kind of caliber of fish. And when you're in the Great Lakes system, that's you target the smallmouth on the Great Lakes, but in the Fox River, and you had both option, I would probably go largemouth. There are big smallmouth in the Fox River. Do not get it mistaken, huge smallmouth. But for some reason, I find most of those outside of going way north in Wisconsin. I find most of those kind of locked up in areas around dams and stuff. Come on, just one more little Larry. That's all we asking. We ain't asking anything crazy, right? Just one more little bass. Had many opportunities of bass swimming back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, doing their thing. Just asking for one more little guy. That's all we asking. One more little guy. Temperature is starting to drop. Um, yeah, that is probably most likely why. Yeah, Beba, we are headed out very shortly, okay? Thank you for sticking it out with me, buddy. Mm. All right, so I'm gonna work this left side. Weirdly though, this middle dock, as far as bass fishing, this middle dock, there's 3 docks set up here in the main boat launch area. The middle one seems to have yielded me the most bass so far. So, kind of interesting to me. We've made many great videos here. Have had many and much success. Perch, walleye, northern, all that stuff. Fox River. So, oh, did you see how that fish came out right there, John? Ah, they're small bass, man. But I'm telling you, just I mean, dude, I was catching creek chubs 2 days ago on live with just a bare hook, and it was the same thing because you keep it constantly moving in the water column, and they come and just slam it just like a bass. It's crazy. But right now, I'm watching a really small bass come and kind of do the same thing. Yes, sir. Precision, precision. Ugh. You know, you get a good cast, you're just like, oh, dude, I'm not even moving my rod, just straight. Beautiful, hurtful. That deserves a fish in itself. I think that's a beautiful rock, buddy. I can't believe we're out here just casting this jig. We could have had bottom rods going, all this stuff, maximize our opportunities, but yet caught a few small bass and just kind of focused in and started bass fishing. That's all we did. Had a Nissan Xterra roll through. Roll through, check out the vibes, you know. Going over here, walking on the other side of this dock, make a cast or two. Ow. So I wouldn't be able to, even if I caught one right now, I would not get any of the film on my body cam. I would have to take out my long stick camera, which is over there sitting. But yeah. All right, baby. You're not really giving me many options here, okay? We're gonna have to go. Look at that. Did you see that swirl? That's what I'm saying, man. And the weather's on the up and up too. Oh, why do I gotta leave tomorrow? Really good time to be here. You guys can make it out, I would. There's so many bait fish, so many fish swimming around in here right now. Boating season seems to be dwindling down. I rarely ever get these spots where I'm sitting right now today and yesterday, where I'm at. There's no way I can do that in the summertime. No way. So it's definitely cooler, and boating season is definitely coming and dwindling down here in Illinois. So there's one middle dock. We caught two on the right side and two on the left side, John. What do you think of that? Isn't that funny? Yes, John, we will go back now, dude. We will go back now. What, the fish jump? Oh, that's a big crane. Yeah. Let's get on that corner so you can grab all the bait fish that's in by. Yeah, that hawk hasn't moved. It's kind of weird, huh? It's like he's stalking us. That hawk, literally, that's probably the longest time I've ever spent with a hawk. He's just literally sitting right above us in this tree. No, he's not an owl. He's got a beak and everything. Like his face is pointy. He's a big bird, but how he's sitting there? Usually a hawk doesn't sit there like that. But I think he's waiting for something. He sees or knows about something, because unless he was just getting the last of that sun. Hmm. Found what? Oh yeah. Well, I don't. They were like just. Ooh, that was a big explosion, dude. That was a really big explosion. And that's shallow water over there too. So whatever that was, if we were over there, we would have been able to see whatever that was. That's like 4 or 5 inches of water, dude. Oh, I set that hook into that freaking rock like it was a bass. It's a good thing it wasn't, because there would have been some issues. I don't typically set all my hooks hard, but frogging hooks, man, boy, do I whale into them. Walking a little off camera right now. Look at that. You see that swirl right there? So I'm walking a little off camera right now. I'm fishing the dock we were standing on originally when we were here. There's a lot of swirls over here on the side, man. Like very shallow. They come up very shallow over here. And I'm just trying to see if I can take advantage of maybe a predator lurking. But yeah, I want to get out there and do some salmon fishing. I want to get by the lakefront, all that good stuff. Been inland a little too long. Need to get out there, spread my wings. Come on. All that, you're telling me there's nothing over here? I'm not sure that I will, Joan. To be honest with you. But hey, I'm glad we did it. Glad we came out. Glad we did our thing. We caught 4. We missed 1 officially, like actually on. Brought him to the surface and he got off. And caught 4. Trying to send it out with 1 more. Typically doing what we're doing right now, we'll get a crappie or a bass, even at nighttime. Some big geese. In this live, while we were filming this live, they put up a new sign. We were able to film that sign for you. First ones, guys, I could assure you because I seen them put it up. They walked away, and we were the first ones over there. So, video that sign. So, that was a nice little flock of geese, right? You call them a flock? What do you call geese? What is it? What are they? A flock? A flock of chickens? Roost? I don't know. I call a school of salmon a pod. Pod of salmon. Yes. All right. 2 casts. 1 along this side right here. 1 along that side right there. And then we're done, okay? There we go, guys. I just laid it in. Then I'll do an outro, and then we'll be out of here. 2 casts left, apparently. Huh? You want to do the outro? What are you going to say? Sounds good to me. Sounds good to me. Yesterday was just so frigid, so windy. We didn't hear much of anything. No birds, nor did we see anything. We caught fish. We were successful, but there was not much anything going on. Apparently, this is my last cast today, guys. Do I get a 1 more cast thing? After this cast, do I get 1 more cast? Trying to do this. Yeah, awesome. And then after that cast, can I get 1 more cast? All right. So it seems like I got 1 more cast out of it, guys. I was able to get 1 more cast out of it. All right, I'm just gonna put this in a rod holder. We're dead sticking for the rest of the night. No, it's almost in, buddy. And we got a cast over there on the left, and we're done. I was really expecting a bass on this one. Only because we caught 2 bass over here in just a few minutes. No, if we catch another bass, we're done. Even the bass know what it is. All right, guys, this is going to be our last cast, and we'll be on camera because we'll be doing the dock right in front. We caught 4 bass today. We missed 1. I hooked the 1 that I missed. So we're going to make a long cast along this dock here, and we're just going to let that baby marinate in the bottom. Yeah, just really feel that bottom in between those rocks. I'm going to slowly bring that in, and if we're successful, awesome. If we're not, well, I still feel like we were successful today. Yeah, it's definitely interesting. Mm. You see that swirl right here to my right? Something just chased something right there. All right, that was it. That was the last cast, even though we're making another cast. This is the official last cast. It's a slanted last cast in the diagonal because it just counts. It does. Because, you know, logically you can think of it that it counts, guys, okay? Last cast. Officially. Oh! Big rock. Off the rock. Digging it in. Oh! Another rock. Off the rock. Bringing it slowly down the little platform here, and it seems like we're done, son. Mm. Bittersweet, Joan. Bittersweet. Let me get that big camera right there, the long one, so I could do an outro. At least we got another video in. No, just knock it out real quick, because then we could just end it all. Because I don't want to do a live when we're going back. What? Yep. Did you want to come back here? Did you want to do it? Come on. Did you say you want to do it? All right, guys, that's going to do it for us today. Fox River, Fox Lake. We're at the Fox Channel Lakes, Illinois, and last trip this year, 2024. We're going to be fishing many other places, but as far as this very location, last trip of 2024, we came out here and we were successful with some bass, which no problems. Fish is a fish, and I'm glad we were able to come out. So we're going to leave that with you. Had a fun time out with my little man.
Please subscribe. Join us on another geofishing.
So thank you guys for watching. Please subscribe. We'll hit you guys up next time every Friday. Remember, every week of every month of every year, that's what geofishing brings to you. If your friends don't like fishing, send this video to them. Send any of my videos to them. I promise they will start. Thank you guys again for watching. Please subscribe. Hit that like button. Turn your notification bells on. So every time I'm live streaming or post anything at all, you guys get that notification sent directly to you, and you can be the first ones in to tune in. Thank you guys again. Peace.
Peace is
Reese's Pieces. Reese's Pieces. So is it Reese's or is it M&M's and ET? Is it Reese's Pieces or M&M's?
E.T.
Yeah, ET. I gotta look that one up. What do you guys think? Interesting. Well, that's gonna do it for us today, guys. We came out here tossing this after what we did yesterday, and we were successful. We did catch 4. I appreciate guys' support. Thank you for watching, and we will see you guys next time on another geofishing adventure. Appreciate the support, guys. Peace.